I bet that made him real happy. And just to be clear, this is probably not what you think it is. Because what most of us think of when it comes to the work from home kind of business usually has something to do with the thing we call autoship. That's the one where you get your buddies to commit to buying this new stuff in bulk. It's usually priced kind of high, and you got to get them to set up an auto draft so their card gets charged every single month for the rest of their life. That's right, a brand new bill for your friends, family, and associates. Did you know the average person that signs up for that cancels after just 3 months? Oh yeah, 99% of the customers are actually sales reps, by the way. I'm just saying. So even if you do find a nice group of folks willing to do this, you better be replacing them fast or you're going out of business. As a matter of fact, there are more people that win the lottery than hold on to a big fat auto ship income for more than a couple of years. And if it's that thing they call a binary, you have a better chance of becoming a rock star. So let's move on. Let's jet on over to deregulation. If you're over 30, you might remember home phones and long distance. Back in the day, there was only one company that provided that service. Now, when the telephone industry got deregulated, a new company named Excel Communications came along and knocked it out of the park. Now, here was a home-based business with no new bill, no auto ship, and we could actually help our neighbors save some money. So yeah, that worked great. Tons of everyday people started making big bucks, and the company itself started making billions. But then someone came up with cell phones, making long distance kind of a dinosaur. But here's where it gets good. See, not too long after that, in 1999, deregulation was passed for electricity. And those same guys from Excel decided to do it again, but this time with energy. And this new company did way better than that telephone thing. When people started saving money on their electric bill, they went nuts for it. And those monthly residual checks just kept on coming. You know, because people don't usually cancel their electricity. So these guys went on to break all kinds of records, not just in energy, not just in network marketing. This company ended up being one of the fastest growing businesses in history, right up there with Google. And believe it or not, they were only doing business in one state. Just imagine what their numbers would have looked like if they had the whole world. Well, they're back. And it looks like they're going global. That's right, there's a brand new company, and it's called Momentis. And here we are, at the perfect place, at the perfect time. So let me show you what we got. Playa.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everyone. This is Shaya speaking again. Can you hear me? Okay, let's do this. Can you hear me? Can the moderators please respond if you can hear me? Moderators, can you please let me know if you can hear me? Moderators to the rescue, please. I've disabled the chat for everybody else. Okay, great. All right then. Thank you so much. Good evening and welcome to the Momentis webcast this Sunday night. My name is Shayo Ayola. I'm right here in the UK and I'm happy to be doing this webcast tonight. I will be co-presenting with one of our expansion leaders in the UK, an amazing lady. You'll be hearing from her towards the second half of the webcast tonight. I want to say a big congratulations to every single person who has positioned themselves in this organization. It is amazing. We've just been open for 2 weeks and we already have over 1,000 people who have positioned themselves in Momentis within our team. And out of that 1,000, we have over 100 people who are senior directors already. They're qualified to that first level of senior directors. You'll be hearing more about what it means to become a senior director in this presentation. And also also tonight we have an amazing person with us tonight. When you look at the tree within network marketing, he's a grandfather. Because if we see Mr. Flynn as the father, and he's the person I've signed up on. Mr. Lester Berry introduced Mr. Flynn to Momentis, and we have Mr. Lester Berry here with us tonight. I'm hoping he would say a few words at some point. Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Lester Berry. We appreciate that. Thank you, Mr. Colin Williams, always here. We appreciate you being here. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Moving on very quickly, what I'm sharing with us tonight is Momentis. Momentis, that's the name of a company. You'll be hearing a lot more. They're planning to launch in the UK very, very soon. And this is an incredible opportunity that you and I should be a part of. Okay, moving on very quickly. We are now in the pre-launch phase in Momentis. So we cannot fully sign up yet, but we can start building our teams. We can start signing up in the system for free and start sharing with every single person we know. And when Momentis eventually launches, we will all have to pay to upgrade, and we start earning income also at that time. So we are in pre-launch already, and like I said before, we are doing amazingly well. We're not the only team in the UK building Momentis, but I understand that we are officially the fastest growing team in the UK, which is amazing. We have the slight edge. That's great to know. Okay, moving on very quickly, I just want to say that there is no security on this earth. There is only opportunity. And there is this opportunity we want to share with you today is an amazing one, and it is deregulation. You may be wondering, how can deregulation be an opportunity? What is deregulation? Basically, deregulation is when the government steps into an industry and tries to break up monopolies and tries to help bring down the cost of services or products within an industry. We have a few examples of such industry. We have the airline industry, where at some point there were just one or two service providers, airline companies within that industry, and they had the opportunity to fix the price at wherever they wanted, whatever they wanted, they'll quote, and passengers did not have a choice but to pay that, until the government stepped in to deregulate the market, break it down, to allow other people, other companies to play in that market, and that created opportunities for those in the airline industry. And for us in the UK, that's how we saw the birth of airlines like EasyJet, Ryanair, low-cost airlines, as opposed to the British Airways and all of those ones. Also, deregulation has happened within the telecom industry. At some point, it was only British telecoms that we had. Most people have BT landlines. In fact, right now, a lot of people still have BT landlines. But, we've seen the emergence of other telephone companies like 3, like O2, like T-Mobile, like Orange, like Vodafone, and that has helped bring down the cost of telephone services within the UK. And that's what deregulation is all about. It's about opportunity, and here is your opportunity. Right now, right here, we have the energy deregulation, and that has happened actually in the UK since the early 90s, I believe, where energy has been deregulated. Before then, it was only British gas that we had. Everybody had to have British gas as the energy provider. But in the early 90s or late 90s, that was deregulated. We now have other energy providers. And this is where this company comes into play. So we have, Npower, EDF, Scottish Power, E.ON, different energy providers, thereby bringing down the cost of our electricity, of our gas. And this is where this company we're talking about steps in. It is in this industry that Momentis is playing. Now, Momentis Energy is owned by Just Energy. Our mother company is Just Energy. The energy industry on its own is a $500 billion industry in the United States. Just Energy, as an energy company, is a $3 billion company. They made $3 billion in revenue last year, I believe. So they are a multi-billion dollar company already. That is Just Energy, which is the mother company of Momentis. Now, Just Energy is publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange and also on the Toronto Stock Exchange. Just Energy is also the largest provider of clean energy in the whole of North America, with over 4 million customers. So that goes to show that we're not talking about a small company that is just sprouting, that's just springing up somewhere. Just Energy has been around for over 15 years, and it's owned by the richest woman in Canada, Rebecca McDonald. She's the owner of Just Energy. Now, when Just Energy started out back then, 15 years ago, they were going out to acquire customers by traditional methods, door-to-door knocking, surveys, and things like that. And we understand that some people, they got to do that for them, did some unethical things, and so Just Energy got a few, PR, some bad PR. However, the owner decided to do things differently and find another way of acquiring customers. And speaking with somebody who'd been in network marketing for a long time, they decided to do this via the network marketing model. And in 2011, late 2011, Momentis was born. Okay, so Momentis is the marketing arm of Just Energy. We are the ones that go out there to acquire customers for Just Energy. And my colleague will be sharing with you the method that we use to acquire customers for Just Energy. So Just Energy is a parent company. Momentis is owned by Just Energy. Momentis is the marketing arm of Just Energy. Like I said at the beginning, Momentis is pre-launching in the UK right now, so you are in the right place at the right time with the right opportunity. You see, so many times in our industry, in the network marketing industry, positioning and timing are so important. Some people may say no, they're not, but I have seen that they are so important. It's those who get in at the very beginning that most of the time will do exceptionally well with every opportunity. And so I want to congratulate every single person on this webcast tonight. You being a guest, somebody asked you to come online to listen to this tonight. Somebody called you to say, come and hear something. I want to share something with you. First of all, you need to go back to that person and say, thank you so much for thinking of me, because this is an amazing opportunity. In fact, nobody has even paid in the UK just yet to be a part of Momentis. So you are at the beginning, you are at the forefront of something huge. Momentis has been operating in North America since 2011, like I said, late 2011. But when the current CEO took over August last year, up until about February, March this year, in a 6 to 7 month period, Momentis made a revenue of $200 million. That is incredible. This company is breaking records in the network marketing industry. People are wondering, how are you doing it? CEOs of other network marketing companies are contacting Momentis to find out what is the secret. How are you doing it? How can you be growing so fast? How come you have so many people that are earning, incredible amounts of money? A few of us had the opportunity of going to Dallas in February, and one of the things we did, we asked questions. We were going around and talking to everybody, and we spoke with people who had been with Momentis for a week, for a day, for 2 days. We spoke with those who had been with Momentis for months, and what we found was everybody was happy. Those who'd been with the company in a week, they were so happy they'd made up their money back in 1 week. They were already in profit. Those who'd been with the company for months, they're saying, oh my goodness, I've never seen anything like this. And then we spoke with somebody who'd been in network marketing for 20 years. He'd got to the top in 2-3 different companies, earned over $20-30 million, and he's saying he's never seen anything like Momentis. And I was like, oh my goodness, if you've been with 2-3 companies, earned over $20-30 million, and you're in Momentis and saying you've never seen anything like Momentis, oh my, what is this about? We were so amazed at what we saw. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the company coming into the UK. In fact, I've heard Mr. Andy McWilliams say they want to use Momentis to teach and show people how network marketing should be done. They're saying that there is no company that can stand up to Momentis in Europe, no network marketing company that can stand up to Momentis in all of Europe. And they're bringing Momentis into the UK with a plan to expand into Europe to show Europeans how really it should be done. It is an incredible opportunity. I've never seen anything like it, and you are so blessed to be here today. So you are in the right place at the right time with the right opportunity. But as Mr. Flynn always says, you cannot save an advantage. You have to use it. You are right here, right now, at the very beginning. You have the opportunity to share Momentis with every single person you know, your neighbors, your friends, your colleagues, everybody you know, before somebody else gets to them. But guess what? If you don't share it, if you don't tell them, somebody else will. And that's you not being able to save the advantage. You have to use it. He also says that a lot of people do not realize that they are in the right place at the right time at the time. They realize it when that time has passed. They realize it after that opportunity has gone. And may that not be your portion. Okay, so like I said at the beginning, Momentis in the UK has pre-launched. We can now position our people. We can now start signing up people on the system for free. The soft launch is planned for this month, towards the end of this month, I believe, and the hard launch is planned for later on in the year. But we understand from that sometime during this month we will be able to start paying and we'll be able to start having some services. We'll keep you posted as we get the updates. So we're in pre-launch right now. Nobody is paying to sign up now. We can sign up for free, but once the company launches, we all will upgrade and start acquiring services. Here are some of the services that Momentis has in the US and Canada. Obviously, I've talked about just energy, which is clean energy. We have M games. M games, everybody plays, well, not everybody, most guys, most men play games, PSP, whatever those things are called. Yeah. So Momentis has, game services that you can get. Why not get your games through your company and get paid for playing games? We also have e-commerce energy, national home services, EMS, ADT, which is a security thing, M-Mobile, M-Digital, Direct TV, Claire, which is 4G internet, Hudson Energy. Now, these are the services available in the US and Canada. Now, like I said, we are in pre-launch in the UK. We do not have services for the UK just yet, but we have been informed that we will also have similar services as this one. So we will have energy, we'll have electricity, we'll have gas, we'll have TV, we'll have phone, we'll have, other services that they have in the US and Canada. We just don't know the exact companies that will be providing this just yet. Okay. So moving on very quickly, this is just to show the states in the US where Momentis energy is available. That's not so important to us. Also, in states where the energy is not available, there are other services that are available in those states. But the great news is that Momentis is coming to the UK and they are doing it big, big, big. Okay, so that is a short introduction of Momentis, what Momentis is, who owns Momentis, and what Momentis is planning to do right here in the UK. Now, right now, we are about to go into the second half of this presentation, and I'm sure a lot of people are on this webcast. Somebody has said to you, come and find out how you can make money from this opportunity. And you're here and you said, okay, that sounds good. Yes, it's a multi-billion-dollar company. Fantastic. That's great. But how do I make money? Show me the money. All right. I've got somebody with me tonight who is qualified to show you the money. Now, I've known this lady for about 2 years as well. We were both in a previous company, and I met her when we both were at 2 levels below the highest level in that company. We had dinner with the owners of the company. It was great, we were excited and all. But then the following month, she made it to the top She just jumped and made it to the top the following month. Over the years, we've got closer, we've, built teams together, worked together, rubbed minds, and she's somebody who's done incredibly well for herself. She's been in nail marketing for a little while. She's made, some money, 6 figures. So when we're talking about money, she knows how to make the money. Okay, so without much further ado, without taking too much of your time, please join me to welcome Miss Gloria Giojaja. Gloria, are you ready? Are you ready, Gloria? Please type in to let me know you're ready. Are you ready? Ready? You ready? Okay, great. All right, Gloria, I will be turning off my microphone and giving her the microphone, and she would also need to upload her slides. So it'll take a few minutes for her to do that, and then she will explain the money part to us. And after that, she'll be turning back the microphone to me so I can do a short training at the end. Gloria, over to you.
Hello, can you all hear me? If you can hear me, can you please type in yes or no? That will be great. Moderators, can you hear me? Yes? Thank you. Well, I'd just like to say a big thank you to Shia for those kind words. That was very kind of you. And I'd also like to say that you're a fantastic, devoted, focused leader, and it's actually a great privilege to work alongside you. And thank you once again. But I'd like to start off by welcoming once again all our new guests online. And for all those who have logged in for the very first time, I'd like to say a big welcome to this mind-blowing opportunity. Now, I want you to also understand that if you're on for the first time, you're not going to be able to grasp or understand everything we're going to discuss tonight, because nobody really does. But there's an opportunity for you to log in on Tuesdays and Wednesday nights at the same time for the same session. So the more you listen to it, the more you'll get to understand this opportunity. But now, what I'd like to discuss is the compensation plan for Momentis, which is phenomenal. And I'm so excited about this opportunity. I actually sometimes find it difficult to sleep at night. And like Shia said, I've actually been very fortunate to have experienced huge success in a previous company I worked with. But what I did first and foremost, guys, was I got to study in detail how I was going to be paid. I tried to understand in a lot of detail the compensation plan, which I find is really crucial in growing, strategizing, and maximizing your earning potentials. And I've also looked at several other multi-level companies, their compensation plans, and I've not yet seen or found a compensation plan close to what I'm about to share with you. The Momentis compensation plan is phenomenal. It's outstanding. There is none yet to compare to it. Guys, this is an absolute chance of a lifetime where change can now be made, especially if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. If you're tired of debts, tired of lack, tired of having to struggle financially, tired of having to struggle with your bills on a monthly basis. I remember when Warren Buffett actually said, Warren Buffett is the third richest man in the world. He's actually a billionaire. He stated recently in one of his interviews that the greatest wealth transference in the world has yet to see is actually going to happen through the energy sector. It's going to happen through the energy industry. So this is your time to make that change. you so desire. This is your opportunity. So please, please, please pay attention. Stay tuned for the next few minutes so that we can go over the compensation plan. So the slide I have in front of me is relationship marketing, and let's start talking about that. Now, like Shia said, Momentis is the customer acquisition arm of Just Energy. Now, Just Energy really understands that a relationship is the glue that gets the customer to stick, and they call this the sticky customer. Now, a customer is obviously more likely to stick to a company when referred to that company via a friend or a relative. So instead of the traditional marketing concept where a company pays an advertising agency to obtain customers, they've chosen this particular approach, relationship marketing. Hence, instead of paying the advertising agency millions and millions of dollars or pounds, they share that money amongst their independent reps. So basically what they do is that they acquire a handful of reps and a handful of customers. So at Momentis, we have a simple business model. The simple business model entails that we enroll a handful of customers and we teach others to do the same, duplication. Now, as we're a business, there's also an investment involved when we go live. In the USA at present, they're paying $299 to be able to enroll. But in the UK, we're not sure how much it's going to cost us for our full registration. Apparently, according to the laws in the UK, multi-level marketing companies can't charge more than £200 within their first 7 days. So we believe that the registration when we go live will be under £200. Now, when we go live, some people are going to say they don't have £200. And I want that to be actually a wake-up call for you, that you seriously need to do something or make a difference in your life. Now, a mentor of mine keeps on saying, if you've been working for 2 to 5 years and you haven't been able to position yourself to put aside £200, if you continue to work for the next 2 to 5 years, you probably still won't have that money. So even if you have to borrow the money to pay for your full registration when the system goes live, it's best to go ahead and do that. Now, there's 5 ways they pay us. We earn 5 ways. We earn immediate income, and immediate income obviously is designed to get your initial investment back as quickly as possible. We also have various bonuses such as mentor bonuses, leadership bonuses, my team bonuses, and also the slow money, but the for sure money, the residual income. Now, this is designed to make you monthly recurring income for many, many years to come. So let's start off with the immediate income. Now, the immediate income starts with you. The first step is you. You become qualified to earn money from the Momentis opportunity. And you do this by acquiring free customer points. Now listen to me quite clearly. Not 3 customers, 3 customer points. The website that we have will count as 2 customer points. And the website is the only reoccurring order that you'll be making on a monthly basis, and that's approximately about $24.99. I don't know how much that will be in pounds, but then remember, it gives you 2 customer points. Then you now need to seek for 1 more point, and that 1 point could be either you taking on the gas or the electricity. For the other services and products or equate also to 1 point. Now remember, customer points pay you, and also customer points promote you. So basically, once you've qualified with your 3 customer points, you're now able or entitled to earn money from the compensation plan. Now, the compensation plan, once you're entitled, the company now sends you what we call a belief check of $100. So you get a refund of $100. Now, right now, you haven't even spoken to anybody. You haven't enrolled anybody, and you're being paid. Now, that's absolutely amazing, because rarely does it happen in network marketing or in many other companies. Now, what happens now is that if you acquire 10 customer points in your first 60 days, the company will also pay you another $100. Now that's also part of your immediate bonus. And if you also increase those customer points to about 15 customer points, what tends to happen is that the company will pay you another $100 within the first 90 days. Now if you increase that to another few more points and you get a total of 20 customer points in 120 days, the company will pay you another $100. Now, you're not going to wait till 120 days to get your 20 customer points. We're expecting in the UK to achieve 20 customer points within our first week, or maximum 2 weeks, because what you need actually is a maximum of 20 customer points within the lifespan of you being a member, a representative of Momentis, to be able to reach the highest rank. So there's also another promotion that also allows us to gain £1,000 if we hit 10 customer points within our first 10 days. So all this equates to your immediate income. You're getting your initial investment back, and you can get that back rather quickly. Now let's talk about the second way to earn money in Momentis, and that's focusing on building a team of representatives. Now this allows you to truly leverage your efforts as you're building. So basically what you need to do is now focus on building what we call a My Team. Now a My Team is where you teach others to do what you've done, starting with enrolling for the website and then qualifying with 3 customer points. For example, the lady in front of us, she's qualified. She's decided to take on the website. That's given her 2 customer points, and she's also tapped into the direct TV. That's given her 1 extra point, so she's got 3 customer points. She's now qualified for the commissions and the bonuses. The man in the middle enrolls with a website. It's given him 2 customer points, and he takes on the electricity, an extra customer points. It's given him 3 customer points. He's also now qualified. The lady at the far end enrolls with the website and 2 customer points. She's taken on the 4G internet. Now she's also qualified with 3 customer points. Now once you qualify, the company now sends them a $100 belief check, and you also get $300. That's $100 per person. Now you don't have to stop at 3. You can actually personally enroll 6. You can actually personally enroll 10. You can actually personally enroll 20. It doesn't matter how many you enroll. It's up to you. But this is just an idea of what you basically need to do. So once you have 6 people within your organization, either directly or indirectly, and they all get qualified with 3 customer points, the company now promotes you to the first leadership position, called the Senior Director. Now exciting things happen at this post. At this post, when you personally go out and introduce people to the momentous opportunity, the company now pays you $150 per person. And guess what happens when they go out to introduce people to the company to build their teams? The company now pays you to unlimited levels, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, to unlimited levels within that particular code. Now that's absolutely amazing. Now what happens at this level is that if you introduce 4 new people at the Senior Director code, you will now, and help them get to Senior Director, that will promote you to a position that we call Regional Director, and you can now tap into another bonus called My Team Bonus. Now My Team Bonus will allow you as a Regional Director to now tap into 25%. The team bonus is a weekly check match, which is 25% of their top earnings for their week. So whatever they have earned, the highest earnings for these 3 people, you will get a check match on a weekly basis of 25%. Now it doesn't end there, guys. As they also grow, each of these people will also have their 3 people. Now you'll also get another 10% check match on their 3, and also to your 3rd generation, you'll also get another 10% check match on your 3rd generation's group of 3. Now this is outrageous. This is unbelievable, but it's for real. You're getting a check match on a weekly basis of about 39 people in your organization at regional director. Now that's something that probably doesn't happen. This is probably the first that I've heard of anyway. So this is big, huge, humongous money, guys. This is it. Now let's go back to regional director. Great things happen at this level. Actually, when we went to Dallas, they actually call this particular rank real dough. Some people actually call it the postcode change-in rank. Now, when I heard that, I couldn't stop laughing. Actually, people have changed their lives significantly at this code. So, at this code, what happens is that when you go out and you personally sponsor people, the company pays you $250. Now, there's 4 people in this picture, but you can sponsor 10, 20, 30, 40 at regional director. Now, an outrageous thing happens when they go out and sponsor or refer people to the Momentis opportunity. What tends to happen is that the company now pays you 2 unlimited levels, 150, 150, 150, 150. It doesn't end. Unlimited. This is amazing. I get so excited when I talk about this, and I really have to slow myself down and think, Gloria, hang on, take it easy. But when you, at this level, when you now enroll 4 new people and help them get to regional director, guess what happens? That promotes you to the rank we call national director, and it gets even so much better at this level. At this level, when you personally sponsor anybody into the Momentis opportunity, the company now rewards you with $300 mentor bonus per person. Like I keep on saying, you don't need to stop at 4. Enroll 10, enroll 20, enroll 30. More money, more money, more money. Now the exciting thing is when they go out and refer people or introduce people to the Momentis opportunity, the company pays you 2 unlimited levels, 200, 200, 200, 200. It's just constantly scary. Now at this level, what you need to do to move to the next rank or to be promoted to the next rank, which we call international director. Apparently there isn't an international director right now because the company's so fresh. But if you help 4 people at this level get to the rank of national director, you now are promoted to an international director. Now, just before I talk about the international director level, it's just been acknowledged to us that 4 people within the national director code have turned into millionaires. They're earning huge amounts of money on a weekly basis. So there's so much money here to be made. So as international director, the company now pays you, when you personally sponsor anyone at that particular rank, $325 per person. $325 per person. Then when you go out there, when they go out to sponsor people to the Momentis opportunity, the company now rewards you with $225 to unlimited levels. Just $225, $225, 225, 225, 225, and it goes on and on and on. Now remember, at your senior director code, your team is still growing, so you're still earning the 50, 50, 50, 50 till unlimited levels. Then also remember, at your regional director code, your team is also still growing there, so you're still earning the 150, 150, 150, 150 till unlimited levels. Now also remember, at the national director code, your team's still growing, obviously, so you're still earning 200, 200, 200, 200 till unlimited level. Then at international director, your team will obviously continue to grow as well. Then you're earning the 225, 225, 225 till unlimited levels. Guys, it's just crazy, crazy money. My husband calls this footballer money. A footballer's money. This is what footballers earn on a weekly basis. That's what you can now capitalize on. Crazy. Now the next slide we're going to talk about is the residual income. Now this is definitely going to happen as far as you stay long enough to see this, because this is the slow money but the for sure money. Now it's inevitable that you will get huge amounts of income on a monthly basis as your organization continues to grow and grow and grow. When someone comes in your organization and switches on their lights, you get paid. When they do their washing up, you get paid. When they switch on their TV, you get paid. When they use the internet, you get paid. When they use the telephone, you get paid. You just keep on getting paid. You just keep on getting the money on a regular basis. Now, I don't need to talk too much about the residual income, but before I end, what I really want to say is that success, basically, this particular quote sums it all up. There's only one success: to be able to spend your life in your own way. It's your life. It's your way. Now make this happen, guys. This is an opportunity in a lifetime. This can change your life. This can change the lives of your generations. This can change the lives of your loved ones, your family, your friends, your churches, your ministries. This can change your life. Do not miss out on this opportunity, on this advantage of building and preparing and running with this prior to launch, because we're guaranteed huge amounts of income by the time this comes into the UK. The UK is there's going to be a huge revolution in the UK, and be a part of it. Don't be in the background hearing it. Be a part of this, guys. And that's all I really have to say. I'm overwhelmed. I'm absolutely overwhelmed. And what I'd like to do now is to hand you guys back over to Shia to continue with the training. And, you know, I love you all. We'll all meet at the top. So thank you so much, and God bless.
Thank you so much, Gloria. That was positioning our people for free. And very quickly, I just want to touch on a few things to help us maximize the time we're in. Can everybody hear me? I didn't even check that. I believe you can. Can you hear me? Because I'm seeing my microphone thingy move. Can you hear me? Great, great, great. Okay. All right. So we are in pre-launch. We haven't paid yet. And you can use this to your advantage. We are called the Slight Edge team, and we've created a plan, a very simple plan for you to advance to the very first leadership level in Momentis. It's called the senior director level. The plan is called the 536 plan. Basically what it means is you go out there, you get 5 customer points, you personally enroll 3 independent reps, you have 6 independent reps on your team, and you become a senior director. Now, like we've said throughout the presentation, we do not have services yet in the UK, so we cannot acquire customer points just yet. But what we can do is to go out there and sign up our independent reps. So once you sign up your 3 personally enrolled independent reps, and they bring in either 1 each, or one person brings in 2, another person brings in 1, or one person brings in 3, you have a total of 6 on your team, you get promoted to the first leadership level called senior director. And that is really what we want to continue to do in this team. Once you become a senior director, you want to help every single person you brought in to also do the same. Let them also get the 6 on their team and also be positioned for senior director. And we keep on duplicating that system. And also we continue to introduce more and more people into the Momentis business. It is a numbers game, as we've been told, and you're going to see how this works out in the next slide. There are 3 ways to build a business. The first one is the math. The numbers of clients or customers you have, the number of people that are with you on your team. And let's just look at some figures right here. As a senior director, you remember you earn $50 to unlimited levels, as Gloria has shared with us. 50, 50, 50, 50, 50 to unlimited levels. Imagine you have 10 people come into your senior director code in 1 week. Remember, Momentis pays on a weekly basis. So imagine you had 10 people come in 1 week. That's $500 just from your senior director code. What if there were 100 people that came into your team in 1 week? Times 50, that's 5,000. What about if it was 1,000 in 1 week? Maybe even not a week. Maybe it happened over a month. That is still a lot of money. Okay, so it's a numbers game. We need to continue to share. We need to bring as many as possible into our teams, get them to partner and work with us. The second way to build a business is volume. How much each client or customer spends with you, or how much is each customer or representative worth to you. And we have a calculation here just to make it clear. Remember that we said the second level of leadership is regional director. As a regional director, you're earning 150 to unlimited levels. For every single person that gets signed up in your regional director code, you're earning 150, 150, 150, 150. Imagine if you had 10 in a week, that's 1,500. 100 in a week is 15,000. 1,000, maybe not in a week, maybe in a month or in 2 months or 6 months, that's $150,000. Simply amazing. Now, which one would you rather have? Would you rather stay as a senior director or earn this money as a regional director? You know, I know you're all saying regional director, and that's why we are encouraging everybody. Those who have reached the senior director level, don't stay there. We have over 100 people in this team already that have pre-qualified as senior directors. Don't stay there. Position yourself to be regional directors. Continue to sign up people, independent reps, and help them hit that senior director level. And once we launch, we'll quickly and easily acquire customer points and qualify as a regional director. The third way to build your business is frequency. How often does each of your client or customer buy from you? Now, Momentis has really made this very simple and easy for us. In Momentis, we don't have to go back to our customers and ask them, would you like more electricity this month? Can I sell you some more TV? Or would you like some more internet? You know, these are bills people pay for every single month. They don't need to be reminded. Nobody needs to remind them about electricity bill or gas bill or TV or phone. These are things that are part of the budget anyway. So this part of the way to build a business has really been made easy for us by Momentis. This just comes in, you know, without us doing anything. And like I said at the very beginning, We used to get people to show their interest by filling out a paper application, but we're not doing that anymore. We now have a system where all on the system, we're now in pre-launch, and we need every single person to go to the link of the person who invited you to this webcast. Call them, ask them, can I have your link? I'm ready to position myself. I've got 10 people I want to share this with. I've got my colleagues at work, I've got my neighbors, I've got friends, I've got family members. I want to position very, very quickly. Can I get on the system now? Can I have your link? Get in touch with them, send them a text, send them an email, call them for their link, and you sign up. It takes just about 5 minutes to sign up, and you get positioned on the system. And very quickly, how do you talk to people about Momentis? What do you say to them? We've just put these two scripts together. We call them pick interest scripts. How do you pick people's interest? We have two scenarios here. The first one, we say, if I can show you something that is the most dynamic business model I have ever seen, would you be open to take a look? Be quiet and listen. If they say yes, invite them to the next webcast or an in-home presentation that is happening. Maybe your upline is doing a presentation in their home, or you are doing a presentation with a few of your friends. Invite them there. Or you can use the second one. If I can show you a way to get paid off of bills and services you're already paying every single month, would you be open to take a look? So you can use these two questions to pick their interest and find out if they are keen. Now, these are some of the hints or points you could give to them. Or it pays big upfront money every week. It has a hot market sizzle. It's simple and easy to duplicate. There is no auto ship. There are no inventory requirements. It has huge residual income potential. Very low startup cost. It makes a lot of sense. In fact, you and your friends are already paying for it anyway. It's already in your budget. In fact, somebody puts it this way. He says, we are all on the books of the energy companies. We are all on the books of British Gas, EDF, E.ON, all the people in the UK. We're all on their books as customers. We're just not there on their payroll. We don't get paid for paying our bills. But Momentis has come to change all of that around. So you get paid for paying your bills. That's what Momentis is all about. Also, we want to say very quickly that you need to also stake your claim. We have found out that in this industry, when we talk to people and they say no, they don't necessarily mean no. They're probably saying, you've caught me at a bad time. The timing is not right for me. If you come in 2 months' time, I'll probably have a different response. And so instead of just ignoring and just blocking that angle, we may want to revisit them, okay, in 6 months, 3 months, whenever. However, before we leave them, we need to say something like this: no problem, I know that this may not be for everyone, it might not be for you, but I assure you this is definitely coming back to you soon. It is such a huge opportunity. Somebody else is bound to mention this to you very, very soon. It's too good not to come back. But you know what? Do me a favor. When you are contacted again by someone else, before you make a decision, just call me back, since I brought this to you first. Is that fair? And that's a way to stake your claim and say to them, well, I spoke to you first. So in case you change your mind, you hear about this again, it's just right for you to contact me first. And that's how to stake your claim. Finally, let's keep it short, let's keep it simple, and let's keep it moving. Let's continue to share and share and share, and continue to invite people to our webcast on Sundays, on Tuesdays, Wednesdays. The next webcast will be on Tuesday, 9:30 UK time, and then after that we'll have on Wednesday, 9:30 UK time. Please remind your guests and prospects to use the name as both username and password. And for all the guests that have come tonight, don't forget to go back to the person who invited you and ask them for the link to their to their website, so you can pre-position yourself for free. Okay, we're pre-positioning for free right now.